Week 14, dude. Can you believe it?
Let's make this one the best show ever.
The best show ever. Dude! Start me up, man.
Week 14.
Start me up. Start me up. Yes.
Week 14?
Week 14. How is it going to be week 14?
Man, this has been just a fantastic storyline-filled season.
It has been
a great year.
Especially you wearing those Browns.
5 weeks ago. Yeah, this stuff is. I was trying to give the Browns some love. I spent so much time last year just beating on the Browns, and now I'm right back to it. Because honestly, I'll tell you what I think about the Browns right now.
Wait, the Browns only have 5 games left?
Yep,
I mean,
5 games left.
So all the teams, we have 4 byes coming up. They only have 4 games left. Everybody else has 5 games left. And that's it.
You know what's crazy?
That is it.
Think about this. Every team in the NFL, except for 3,
yeah,
they're still in the playoffs.
They're still in the running for the playoffs.
You're talking 2 games out.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that
except for the Lions?
Okay, the Lions, the Jaguars, I think are out of it. And Houston. Okay, that's it. That's all you got. Everybody else is mathematically they're in it.
Yeah, mathematically and real. Couple wins here and there.
It is absolutely crazy. Yeah. It is absolutely crazy.
I don't know how many of those teams do we call contenders. How many of them can
we'll
win?
Talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So what we're going to talk about is Week 14 of NFL action. You got Carl, you got Doug, you got Fire Brimm Sports, and we are back for the best show ever, man.
Best show
Absolutely the best show ever.
Hey, let's go.
Dude, okay. So, one other thing before we get into start talking about NFL. Got a couple weeks left in that, but we are going to do something for college football.
Right? Look, it's that time of year. It's the middle of December.
It is.
We're on the stretch run for the NFL.
Yes.
And it's college football season, too. Now it's the playoffs. The rankings came out for the top 4.
Absolutely.
And the Bearcats made it, which, my daughters goes there.
So what? We've got number 1, Alabama.
Yeah.
We've got number 2, Michigan. Go Blue, man.
Wow. Can't believe you said that out loud.
You know what? I did it. Yeah, I'm a Big Ten homer. I am a Big Ten homer, okay?
A lot of Buckeye fans don't feel that way.
I know that. I know a lot of them, too. That's for sure. You've got who do you have 3? You've got Georgia 3, and then you get the Bearcats 4. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we could just focus on those games, but no. We want to throw the whole thing into the picture, right? So kick it out. What are we going to do?
So we'll throw a link out there on all our social media. If you want to join in on that, we'll have an ESPN group. We'll do the confidence picks where you rank them, and we'll see how everybody does. So jump in, join the Fire and Brimm group. We'll put the link out there.
Absolutely. So we'll get it out there. We'll put in the notes on this video, and then we'll get it out there in other ways so that join the group. And I love the confidence picks. I just love the confidence picks. That's so much fun. All right, let's talk about last week.
Speaking of confidence, there were a couple games that really. We could talk about my 5 and 9. I was a couple of games that just threw me off from being in that 500 mark.
What were we thinking about taking the Bears in the points over Arizona?
But
we both did it. You and I both did it, and I think I followed suit with you. I was playing euchre with you, dude, and I pretty much followed suit.
I for some reason thought that the Bears were the '85 Bears again or something. I went back to the tape, and I was pretty confident with that pick. I did like the Bears. I let Arizona traveling to Chicago, weather. It was a bad pick.
It was a bad
it was the right pick, though. There's teams that let me down. Well, I thought the Giants would do better, but Miami's on fire. Miami's really on fire. They're rolling.
No, they are. They really are.
And then Buffalo just really.
Buffalo, Kool-Aid pick. Tell my Raiders, that's it. I'm done.
What happened to the Raiders?
I'm over with. It's over with. I've seen this movie so many times. They start out the season well, and then they just tank. If you hear hissing, it's the air going out of the tires. It's just going. It's not just me hissing at them.
Oh man.
No, they absolutely just stunk it up. If you've got to beat Washington. If you're a playoff team, what do we say? Where's it?
Just okay is not okay.
What is it?
Right?
Put that up there.
That's just what we talk about all the time, and that's what.
Absolutely.
Are you trying to make the playoffs? Are you a legitimate contender, or are you just? All
right. While I'm on this rant, I'm going to go back to this team, Minnesota. I'm back on it. Okay, I've been pulling this over a long time.
Stinky
Zimmer,
fish.
out of here. I would so get rid of him. I get rid of him now.
They lost to the Lions.
And so they lost to the Lions. Congratulations to the Lions for that, though. Congratulations on
They
that
did
win.
everything The Lions still tried to lose that football game, and they couldn't. They tried, and they still couldn't lose to Minnesota.
I know.
Understand that.
So let's keep going on. Hey, Highlight Backpack Gaming, 11 and 3.
11 and 3. Also hit a 3-team parlay.
I know.
Very nice,
I know.
very nice
Absolutely.
That was a nice 3-team parlay too. Looking back.
Jail Guards at nice. Lewis Bell, Scotland man. Hey, I love Scotland. Lewis.
Is our guy?
Another one. So really some good weeks from everybody there. We did reach out to Highlight Backpack to see if we get him on the board.
Hit the 3-team parlay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
but guys, we're going to give him just show him some love. What a record that he had. But you know what? Ping was so high about the Lions. He said, "I want to be on the board." Okay, dude. Okay, we'll get him back on the board. All right. So you talked about the 3-team parlay. Tough week, man. Tough. I thought you had this.
The Steelers covered.
Did they cover?
Yeah. The Steelers. So I got a green check mark.
Okay.
That looks really bad right there. But I did get a green check mark here. This pick was that was a terrible pick. Betting on it, putting a bad team in there, and then the Bills just let me down.
I know.
That's a whole nother story.
But once again, like you said, Highlight Backpack. There's a green check mark on
nice.
this. You know what?
3-team parlay.
He got him. I tell you what a week.
You'd think we'd be hitting more of those, honestly. Average should be 1 and 6, and nobody hits those.
You know, honestly, for all the times we've been doing this year, there's only, including you, just a handful of winners on that. I mean, that's just absolutely amazing. Yeah. I mean, that is, you think it's just 3 games? Yeah. Dude, that's tough. I got hard enough time picking the Kool-Aid pick.
The Kool-Aid pick, just picking the one, the guaranteed lock.
So let's do this. We started this last week. Every week, we're just going to do this real quick. Okay. What has changed, if anything's changed at all, in our playoff, conversation? So, are there any teams that have kind of like played themselves out of the playoffs?
I don't think that's every team is in. Okay. There's nobody that's played themselves out of it.
You're right. I'll give you that. But I mean, like the Raiders. To me, they effectively...
You're betting on the Raiders. They're still that was a tough loss.
Statistically, they are...
They're a couple games from being right in the wild card.
Okay, the
Vikings... win their division and get a bye? No.
The Vikings are out of it. I mean, okay, no.
And they're still a throwaway, too. But they're heading in the wrong direction.
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe we say that.
Like, teams that... How about we say teams that don't have a legitimate chance of going the whole way?
Okay,
that would be Minnesota. That would be...
The Raiders are out of it.
Cleveland is terrible. They're not going to make the playoffs. I don't think Baltimore is a threat to win the whole thing. And honestly, right now, as far as what's changed, I don't think Buffalo is a threat to beat anybody. Buffalo is not a threat to beat anybody. They're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders, and they're sitting there at 7-5.
I know. That's just... And then...
it's...
Okay, what teams are on the upside then?
New England.
New England, yeah.
I mean, New England is just showing the Patriot way. Yeah. Green Bay is fantastic.
I think the Bucks. Tampa Bay.
And Arizona. Arizona. I don't give Arizona enough credit. 11-2 now.
Yeah, I know. So you're saying in the NFC, it's Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Arizona.
Yeah.
Or the big three.
And Dallas, I think, still has a shot. I don't believe in the Rams. I don't believe in the Rams.
No, they're kind of doing what the other teams are doing. It's just like, who's going to show up? It's like when you look at look at the Bengals. Okay, remember they get a second-year quarterback, et cetera, et cetera. But okay, one week they go into Baltimore and just destroy Baltimore, and then they get just butchered, by like a team like the Chargers going into place. I mean, they've done this every other week. Where they just who's going to show up in that particular week.
When we talk about the teams I would like to just point out that I don't think are a threat right now are Baltimore. I don't think is a threat. I think they are.
Yeah, I think there's no pass game. Yeah. No pass game.
No, he's Baltimore's not a threat. Buffalo is not a threat. The Colts are more of a threat than either one of those teams.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know how much of I don't want to knock out the Titans just yet. Yeah. But that's still we're going to find out. What can they do without Derrick Henry? Because he's not a one-man team.
No. That team was so built around Derrick Henry, and you lose that pillar, forget it. But I tell you what,
it's a big game this week. They've got a weak schedule down the stretch too.
They do have a weak schedule. So now the one team I just got to do this during the game on Monday night, I text Carl and it's like, are you kidding me? I mean the Patriots. I mean what is it about the Patriots? That not just now, but year in and year out, they just do this. They've got a rookie quarterback. Yeah. And look what they're doing.
Well, they had a rookie quarterback the year with Tom, when Bledsoe went out and Tom Brady came early.
Well, Jacksonville's got a rookie quarterback, and the Bears have a rookie quarterback, and San Francisco has a rookie quarterback, and the Jets have a rookie quarterback.
So the Patriots don't.
What is special about the Patriots? What makes them, not just this year, but I mean, you and I have been rooting for the Lions or the Browns or the Raiders, and year in and year out, they are just garbage, right?
Well, it's the Patriot way. It's not it's a real thing.
So what is it? What is the Patriot way? What kind of things?
It's defense.
Defense? Defense first.
Yeah.
Yeah, defense first. Mm-hmm. I don't even know the players on defense. So they just show up.
They come with a game plan. They take away what you do well. And if we look at last year, they want the players that fit, right? Mac Jones was going to do what he's told until he understood.
Yeah.
Cam Newton was more interested about what outfit he was going to wear in the post-game press conference. And that's a true story.
Right, that is a true story.
I heard at the beginning of this year there was a story out that he was asking Mac Jones questions about the playbook.
Oh my gosh.
That's so.
Oh my gosh.
You wonder why they cut Cam Newton. It's because you weren't doing the job.
Yes.
I did see the show right now, Man in the Arena with Tom Brady is just, it's phenomenal. The first few episodes that I've seen is so good. But he makes a comment in there that, it was my job not to lose the game.
Yep.
Or he sees the job as the quarterback, and that doesn't mean be conservative. That just means I touch the ball so many times, I can't make a mistake.
Yep.
I can't lose the game.
Yeah.
That's why he's the GOAT. But that's also the philosophy that he learned from Bill Belichick, from the New England Patriots, that taught him that way. And they've done that now with Mac Jones. Look, he threw 3 passes the other night, not because he's a rookie quarterback.
Right,
because that was the game plan with the conditions.
They are able to adapt in the middle of a game and change things up. Yeah. Everybody knew they were going to run the ball.
They continue to do it. And right now,
continue to do it. That's right.
You know what? I don't know if you can be tired of hearing it, but guess what, Buffalo? You're not New England.
No.
You thought you were. They thought they were. Buffalo thought they were going to take over and be the leaders of the East. Buffalo thought they were going to be, and they're not.
Players know what they're expected to do.
Yep.
Okay. No, there's no iffiness. This is what you are expected to do.
Yep.
When they draft players and they pick up players, they get smart players too. In fact, when you look at many announcers on TV are former Patriots players. Yeah. They're smart, right? They don't fall in love with players. Nope. Look, Cam Newton, gone. I just absolutely hated Belichick when he was with the Browns because he got rid of Bernie Kosar. Yep. He said, no, we're done.
That was another thing, too. That Man in the Arena, they brought in Rodney Harrison and put down Lawyer Malloy.
Yes.
And he was the leader of the defense at that time, and Belichick was like, I want this guy.
I know. And even it's such a system because even former assistants, they are horrible. They are horrible head coaches. They are horrible head coaches. Even free agents, once they leave the Patriot way, they just flounder all over the place. They're not very good.
Tom Brady's doing all right.
Tom Brady, other than Brady and Gronk, okay.
Yeah, Brady and Gronk are doing okay.
It's a system. In fact, let us know what you think about the Patriots, because I know I've been on along this a lot, but
you know what? And you can go on. Here's the thing: is you can go on and you can bang on the Patriots all you want, especially Bills fans. Guess what? You're not New England.
No.
And I don't want to hear about all the deflate game or anything else they did. Listen, you know what happened Monday night?
Yeah.
Monday night said they said this is what we're going to do.
Yes. Stop us.
And
that's
you
exactly
couldn't
it.
stop them. They just ran right over Buffalo. This is our game plan. We're not changing, and you couldn't stop.
Yes.
It was take all the flash away, mano a mano, the better team won.
Another thing, you don't pick fantasy players of the Patriots because you don't know who's going to play every week, right? Every week it's a different sort of star. Okay, we went a long time on that one, so let's get going. Let's get to the brown bag.
Brown bag, because this is easy for me. I'm just going to go straight to Buffalo. Again, you're up there 2 out of 3 times. Every time I put them up there, they come back and blow somebody out. But that game...
No. Enough said. We just went into it.
That's terrible.
Okay, I'm going to bang on my Raiders. I'm going to continue to bang on the Raiders. Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, they're birds of a feather. They're the same thing. They can win games, but they're never going to win you games. End of story. It's just, Sorry, Raiders Nation. It is what it is. Okay,
now
let's
I'm ready.
go.
Listen.
Now let's go.
I'm back. It's pick time.
Do you have the formula tweaked? Do you have
Listen, there wasn't a lot of tweaking. We were on a run, and I was looking at our picks. We made some really bad plays, but overall, we're right there. I believe in the system right now. I believe in the algorithm. I believe this is.
Okay.
We are locked in this week. I'm ready to go.
Let's do it. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get your picks too.
All right,
okay.
Let's go.
Thursday night.
Oh, this
got
is
the
easy
Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
Against the Vikings.
The Steelers are on a roll. The Vikings just lost to the Lions.
I'm not going to fall into this trap. I'm going to follow you.
The Vikings get the win here. Yeah. The Vikings get the win. And they are the stinky fish.
I am going to go with you on that.
They're going to get the win.
I'm going to follow suit. If anything, just because they're at home. If anything, just because of that. The Steelers aren't scoring a lot of points either. I think that they could still put 30 up, but they did lose to the Lions. Okay, whatever. My Raiders take on Kansas City.
Why did you give so many points?
Forget it.
9.5 points? That's a lot of points.
Not even a question about this. Yeah. Not even a question.
Okay, let's go.
The
Chiefs on a roll. They are showing that they are still a threat.
This is where those divergent things, where the Chiefs are going up.
I would like to see a high-scoring game here, but
it's going to be they're going to lose
31-21.
The Raiders lose by at least 10. I'm going to say 2 touchdowns. Yeah. They're going to lose 2 touchdowns. Derek Carr's going to throw an interception.
That's what I thought about the Lions last week, and then they won.
Okay, this is an interesting matchup. Mm-hmm. The Cowboys.
Washington's playing great defense.
They're and it gets Washington. Mm-hmm. Washington's really stepped up. The Cowboys by 4. They're on the road.
Listen, the big boys are starting to separate themselves. This week right here, the top teams are going to start separating themselves.
I so want to take Washington.
Mm-hmm.
I so want to take Washington, but I'm going to follow suit with you, man. I've got to go with the Cowboys. This is scary.
I figured we were going to be similar luck because I have a lot of chalk this week. So
I like the Washington pick there. I really do. That is.
It's only a 4-point game, so
I got to give them credit. You just got to give that team credit.
We'll see how it goes.
Seattle, nice win over the 49ers last week.
Was.
Against Texans. Seattle by 7.5. They're traveling.
Yeah.
Here's
the thing. Seattle's inconsistent and not good. That was a big win for them.
Yeah.
But Houston's they're still fighting every week. These are professionals. They're not showing up to lay down. They're going to show up and win.
You've been picking up Houston a lot lately.
For the last 3 years.
Yes.
I'm so tired of picking Houston.
Okay, Ping's going to follow suit with me. So at least for the first time we got a different.
Listen. Houston's going to cover this.
Okay, all right. You get 7.5 right there. You start the game out with 7.5.
They're going to cover that.
All right. The Saints, not sure. What's his name? Is not the quarterback. I don't even want to remember his name. My goodness.
So, Taysom
Hill.
It's going to be enough.
It's going to be enough. It's going to be enough for against the Jets. Even though it is outdoors and they are good in New York. The weather is going to be a factor. Maybe that's why Ping is intelligent as he is. He's going with the Jets.
Yeah. The Jets are very good there.
Throwing Ping some love. Okay. Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they're showing life. They're showing some life.
Good teams are going to put it on.
I think you're right. I think you're right with that. Jeez, dude, this is kind of scary because we are way, way too much together here. That is, we all got it. No, you said something. Even without Derrick Henry, the Titans are still a good team. Mm-hmm. I don't want to take that away from them. They're still a good team. And they're good enough to cover that 8.5 and beat Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. All right, this is kind of like a bottom feeder way down at the bottom here.
Both these teams are still in the playoff hunt, and one of them is going to get a win and still be in the playoff hunt. This is a terrible game, and I am not a fan of Cam Newton at all, but Carolina's going to get this win. Atlanta's not good.
It's outside. It does go into Carolina's favor on the outside. I got to go with you on that one, too. Jeez. This is scary because Ping is all over on that one, too. Look at this board. This is rather... We only have maybe 2 games where we're really different.
This is my game of the week right here. This is my favorite
All right,
game
let's go to it. Okay. Baltimore, going to Cleveland. Browns by 2.5. You're going to go to the Ravens.
Ravens are winning this game. This is not
going to
be...
go to the Ravens?
I'd take the Ravens minus 7, 9.5.
Is Cleveland smart enough? Remember a couple weeks ago, the Dolphins...
You could have just stopped right there. Cleveland smart, you could have just stopped right there. You didn't have to say anything else. You should know who you're picking. If that's your question, is Cleveland smart? You know who you're picking. You know the answer. What do you want to do?
This dude does this all the
Browns
time.
Are just garbage. Listen, the next At Home with Baker Mayfield is going to be him and the John, because that's where they belong.
So... a couple weeks ago, the Dolphins gave you the blueprint on how to play the defense, defense against the Ravens.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is Cleveland smart enough to take on that?
I'm going to ask you this. Cleveland just played them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Are they smart enough to take anything from that game and figure out how to beat them this time?
All right. And plus, Baker Mayfield is still the quarterback.
Yeah.
So, but for some reason, I'm going Cleveland.
That's all right.
Okay, Ping is going to the Ravens, so I am definitely the odd man out on that one. Yeah. Okay, here's your game, dude. Lions. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, congratulations. They've got to win.
They tried to lose. They tried to lose.
They got to win. Okay, take on the Broncos. Broncos by 7.5. That looks right. I think the Detroit's in a high. They're going outside. They're going against the Broncos in that altitude.
Are you all chalk again? Are you all chalk all the way?
Yeah, pretty much. I think so. Look at this.
There's weeks when you just take the. I wondered.
I'm just pretty much. Am I taking all the favorites?
No, but I feel good. Yeah, you've got all favorites so far. But I've only got 2 dogs. But this week I'm locked in. I'm telling you, we're locked in.
Okay.
Especially this one.
Okay. Giants take on the Chargers. Chargers,
it is possibly
nice win.
That Jake Fromm could start that football game.
Wow. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
No, does it really?
Yeah.
Chargers by 10.5. They put a whooping on Cincinnati last week.
Good luck doing
in
that
Cincinnati.
Again. Yeah.
Okay.
How many times has the team put a whooping on somebody and then they come back and they don't put a whooping on somebody because they're not going to put a whooping on anybody?
I'm going Chargers. Here I go.
To cover 10.5.
Cover 10.5. They covered 10.5. Hey, they had more than 10.5 points last week. Against the Bengals.
Don't be scared to take the dog. But still, you got to take the dogs.
This is gut. These are
winners. These are winners is what I've got going on right now.
Okay. All right. Nice matchup. I mean, these guys come off a big matchup with New England. Mm-hmm. Now they have to go to Tampa Bay.
Tom Brady.
Take on Tom Brady. Bucks by 3.
Yeah.
That looks like a right spread.
Yeah.
That looks like the right spread.
Win for the Bucks.
You think a win for the Bucks?
Yep.
So if I take the Bucks here, are you still going to get on me about
taking all its favorites? Yeah. Yeah, because you've taken all the favorites.
I've taken the Bucks.
That's all right.
Jeez, now you've got me scared because if I'm leaning towards that, should I actually take that? The underdog.
I have double-digit wins this week. I know it. I know I do.
At some point, I am going to take an underdog. I promise you, at one of these points. Okay, 49ers, they just played in Seattle last week. Mm-hmm. Now they fly basically across the country to Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. 49ers by 1.
And they just got whooped.
They got whooped. That's right. Okay, what's Pink got? Pink's got the Bengals.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's your first dog?
I am going to go with
the Bengals. It's your first underdog. You're going to take the point?
And it's going to be the Kool-Aid pick, too.
That's a great Kool-Aid pick. Yep.
There you go.
That's a great Kool-Aid pick.
I'm going to go with the Bengals orange as a Kool-Aid pick. Give me that 1 point.
Yeah. We need the Kool-Aid picks back out.
This is it right here.
This is win number 8.
This is it. Okay, I'm going to drink it. Okay,
drink the Kool-Aid. Let's go.
Let's go, Bengals.
Kool-Aid pick. I like it.
Okay, let me
drinking the Kool-Aid.
It's a nice color. Good tasting Kool-Aid, too. Tangy. There you go. That's it. But there I am. Okay, my first dog. You asked me to pick a dog?
You did, finally. +1, I like it.
Okay.
That's a great Kool-Aid pick.
Talking about dogs, we got the Bears.
Yeah, they're bad. They are so bad. They've got a horrible head coach.
Yeah.
Their team's in disarray. They can't play defense. They can't play offense. They don't know. There's nothing about the Bears that you can look at and say.
So let me see. That means you're going to take those 12
There's nothing that you can look at about Chicago and say they can do anything.
Okay, I'm putting on my
which is why Green Bay is going to cover 12.5 points.
You know what?
They're gonna just blow them out of the building. This is even a rivalry game. Like, this is a big, the Bears and the Packers. And
I'm going to go back to the chalk. I'm going to go back to the chalk, and I'm going to take
a 2-touchdown.
And Ping has got it.
The Bears are terrible. They will not be in that football game.
Even though 12.5, obviously it's a lot of points. Justin Field hasn't played in a couple weeks.
They're terrible.
I mean,
and he's terrible.
They're going up to, it doesn't really big travel, but now, I mean, the Packers have something to show.
Great rivalry, yeah.
They've got a lot to show. Okay, nice looking Monday night matchup. Your man, Matt Stafford.
Blowout is what it looks like. I'm looking at this game, and this is going to be one of the biggest blowouts on the board.
Matt Stafford takes on Kyler Murray in Arizona. Cardinals by 2.5.
Yeah. Rams don't have a chance.
You don't think the Rams have a chance?
I'm buying in Arizona. I'm on board.
You know what? Dude, I'm sorry. I got to go with Arizona as well. I mean,
that's the one dog that you took plus one.
That is one.
Plus
okay,
1
at
point.
least
You took all favorites. You took all favorites except for one game.
I took all favorites except for the one game. That's right. Sorry. I can't help
promise
it. I can't help myself.
If this is the first time watching the show, this is a serious handicapping show. This is not just to take the favorites every week. We actually put thought into our picks. But all right, how many we got different then? Because I've got 11 wins.
We've got 1 here.
3. We only have 3 games different.
Even though you're giving me all sorts of flack about that.
Yeah.
That means you picked them all except for 3.
Yeah.
You know, basically.
Yeah. Well, I'm locked in this week. I'm telling you, I'm locked in. So you're right.
You're good to go.
Did I get that one? This is a 3, 1.
Yeah.
2.
We got 1 here. We got 1 here. That's it.
3.
Yeah, that's it. 3. Okay. Give us your 3-team parlay. I'm looking. Okay, this is the winning 3-team parlay.
Oh my gosh, this is locked.
This is it. This is Lock City, folks.
Oh my
Remember,
gosh.
this is Lock City.
My
Okay, go
gracious.
for it.
This one is.
Okay.
Where are they at? Here?
In no particular order, just great.
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Remember, I picked the Browns.
This is a lot. The Bengals.
Bengals. I picked the Bengals. Got the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid pick. Is that what that was? Okay, there you go. And what do you got?
The Cowboys.
And the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys pick. I like the Cowboys
That's a
pick.
3-team parlay
You know
right
what? This is one of those with the Cowboys. Just okay is not okay.
Yeah.
You know.
They're gonna start pulling away.
You got to start doing it. I mean, they should have all their contingency of wide receivers, the full contingent there. I think they've got that there. Mm-hmm. Dude, I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
Once again,
Winners.
except you with the chalk, giving me flack about that. But it is what it is, man. I mean, that's what comes, in my mind.
Yep.
You know, I mean.
Yep. This could be a good week. Okay. This is week 14. This is the first step towards the playoffs. Like, we're heading. Bowl games starting a week. Don't forget, we'll put that link out there for the bowl games.
So here's what we'll do. We'll get the link out for the bowl games. Mm-hmm. We're going to get this show on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. We'll get our little TikTok out there, too. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you said, again, about the bowl games. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Let us know your picks this week. Let us know if you think about going with the chalk is okay. I mean, is there a problem with that? Is it too much chalk dust? What do you think about our Raiders and Bills and the Brown Bags? Sorry, Bills Mafia. I mean,
sorry.
You got beat. You got.
Sorry. They're so bad.
There's no crying in baseball.
Buffalo hasn't done anything good. Nothing quality at all. Their wins are they're terrible.
You're trying to.
I really don't think the Bills. The Bills may not make the playoffs. The Bills may not make the playoffs.
Get out of here.
The Bills may not make the playoffs. The Bills might not make the playoffs.
Dude, get out of here. Drink some Kool-Aid.
The Bills might not make the playoffs.
You get it part your throat there.
The Bills might not make the playoffs. I'm going to say it.
All right.
After that lousy performance. You know what somebody's going to do and you can't stop it?
Okay. Then add to it. Let us know if you think the Bills are going to make the playoffs. Let us know what do you think about the Patriots. Our assessment of the Patriots.
Patriots are probably going to the
Makes
Super Bowl.
the Patriots so good. Not just
great.
this year, but the entire, like the past 20 years. It makes them so good. All right, man. This is an absolutely blast of a time as usual.
I'll see you next week.
You got it, man.
Let's
Week
go.
14, you guys
pick some winners.
Time. Yep.
Have fun. Pick some winners.
You got it. See ya. Bye.
Bye.